So, what if I told you that you could communicate almost any idea you have using just a tiny fraction of the English words you already know? Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful system that does exactly that. And it all kicks off with one super simple, very familiar word. And this is it. The word is mind, right? We all use it probably every single day. It feels so common, so ordinary. But it turns out this simple word is kind of hiding in plain sight with a very special status. And here's the secret. According to the Simple English Wiktionary, the word mind is on something called the Basic English 850 list. Now, this isn't just some random collection of words. It's more like a special club, a VIP list, and mind has a lifetime membership.
Which, leads us right to the big question for today. What in the world is the Basic English 850 list, and why does it even matter?
Well, the answer is that this list is the core of a whole system, a system known as Basic English. It's not just a vocabulary list, it's actually a complete, simplified version of the English language, and it was designed with a very clear purpose in mind. And the most important part is this number, 850. The entire working vocabulary of Basic English is built on just 850 carefully chosen words. That is it. Think about that for a second. It's this incredibly compact but really powerful toolkit for communication. So here's the official definition. Basic English was created to be this super clear, straightforward tool for people all over the world to communicate. It's for teaching, for explaining big ideas, basically for stripping the language down to its absolute essentials.
Okay, so let's circle back to our star player, the word mind, and see how it actually works inside this system. First up, let's look at its job as a noun.
In Basic English, the definition is as clean and simple as you can get. The mind is just the part of a person that thinks. Its synonym is brain, no frills, no fluff, just the core idea. In this example shows it perfectly. When we say we have the best minds working on a problem, what we really mean is we have the smartest people, the best thinkers on the job. One simple word, and it just perfectly communicates this big, complex idea. But this is where the genius of Basic English really starts to show. That exact same word, mind, also pulls double duty as a verb, which makes it even more powerful. So, as a verb, mind covers two totally different actions. On the one hand, it's about, feeling negatively about something, being bothered by it. And on the other hand, it means to take care of or to look after something. Two jobs, one word. Now that's what I call efficiency. Here's the first meaning in action. We've all asked this, right? Do you mind is really just a polite way of asking. Will this bother you? Will you feel negatively about this? It's a key part of everyday English. And here's the second one. To mind the children means to watch them, to take care of them. You can see how this one little word from that 850 list can be stretched to cover a whole lot of ground. All right, now let's throw a little wrinkle in here. The source material points out that mind has a homophone, a word that sounds exactly the same but has a totally different meaning and spelling, mind, like digging for gold. This brings up a really fascinating question about language design, doesn't it? If you're building a simplified language from the ground up and two words sound the same, how do you pick which one gets to be on the list? The creators had to choose the word that was the most useful, the one that did the most work. And in this showdown, mind definitely came out on top.
So let's zoom out for a second. What does this whole deep dive into one little word really tell us? Well, it reveals the incredible, kind of hidden power of using simple, carefully chosen words.
And this is really why it all matters. You see, systems like Basic English aren't about dumbing down ideas. Not at all. They're about making big ideas available to more people. They build a solid foundation for clear communication, they bridge gaps between different speakers, and maybe the most important thing, they force us to really focus and get to the absolute heart of what we're trying to say. And that leaves us with one last thing to think about. We've seen how simplicity can create this amazing clarity and access. But there's always a trade-off, isn't there? What do we lose? What about the poetry, the subtlety, all the little shades of meaning? What happens to all that when we're limited to only 850 words? It's a powerful reminder that every choice we make in how we communicate, even the simplest one, always comes with a cost.